A few weeks ago, I had the honor and privilege of interviewing the Mayor of Niagara Falls, His Worship, Mr. Diodati. And here he is. Whose name is?
Jim Diodati. And the best way to remember how to say that is, who's your daddy? Okay. Mayor Jim Diodati.
Okay, he's a very affable man, as you will see here. A very handsome, well-dressed. And a few minutes ago, he opened this restaurant, whose name is Palms Garden. And we are standing in front of this restaurant. And I must say, Mr. Your Worship, you have delivered a wonderful speech. It was exciting, very exciting and inspiring to these people, these two entrepreneurs who have just opened their business maybe a few weeks ago. And you have given some hope that this business will prosper. So let's see about this city. How long have you been the mayor of this city?
I've been the mayor for 6 years. I've been on city council for 13 years, but as the mayor for 6.
Okay, and what are your achievements?
Well, it's a pretty exciting place to be the mayor of, and I've traveled all over the world on behalf of the city. And I can tell you that it doesn't matter where you go, from India to China to Dubai to Korea to wherever, everybody knows Niagara Falls. I like to say we're like the Coca-Cola of municipalities, so famous, just as famous as Paris and Tokyo and Rome and New York. So it's an interesting place. Although we're a small population, municipally around 90,000, we get upwards of 14 million people from every corner of the globe to see the amazing falls of Niagara. And some of the things I'm most proud of here, a number of things. Number one, we're in the midst of announcing the movement to build a new hospital, which will consolidate 5 sites into one. We're going to have a regional super hospital built right here in Niagara Falls. We're in discussions with Ryerson University to bring an innovation hub here to develop entrepreneurs. We've got the GO train, which has been announced, which is the commuter GO rail service from the Toronto area right to Niagara Falls. At the same time, Niagara Falls, New York is building high-speed rail from Niagara Falls, New York to New York City. So the nice thing is between Toronto and New York, it happens to go right through Niagara Falls. We've also announced a RFP, request for proposal, to build a 5,000 to 7,000 seat theater in the Falls District, which will bring an extra 1 million people a year. So Niagara Falls is on the move. There's so much excitement. It's a great place to live. We have amazing quality of life here. It's affordable. The people are friendly. It's a great place to raise a family, to start a business, just to live.
Okay. Were you born here in this city?
I was born here.
But tell me something about when you were a child, or when in early childhood, the later part in your adult life, or teenager life. What transformation did you see from that time till now?
Well, when I was a kid, we were not very multicultural. I used to joke, I'd say we were very white bread, you know, and since then, we've developed so much as a municipality. We've become so much more multicultural. And the thing that I love about Canada, it's not a melting pot. Here, it's more of a mosaic, is what I like to say. Like a painting, when you get up really close, there's so many different colors and textures, and there's so many, and then when you pull back, you see this amazing picture, this amazing mosaic. And that's Canada, where we don't ask you to change your customs, we ask you to keep them. And we don't want you to change your ways, we ask you to keep them, and we ask you just to share them. So it enriches us, so we can all enjoy it. And that's the beauty about Niagara Falls and about Canada. We're a country of immigrants. That's all, we're all immigrants. And we welcome immigrants, and we're much richer by the diversity. And we don't look at what's different and think of it as a bad thing. We celebrate what's different. That's one of the beauty things. So as a kid growing up, I've seen Niagara Falls become much more multicultural, much more cosmopolitan, and much more exciting. It's a real exciting. We've really matured as a city.
Okay, well, it's good to hear that. And in fact, I can concur what you're saying, because I've worked here during marketing for some time. And I can tell you the people here are very friendly, very courteous, very welcoming. And And I must congratulate you for the achievement you have done to this. You have, through which you have improved this community.
Well, I have to say I'm very lucky. We've had great other mayors, great members of city council, outstanding civil servants that have helped us build this collectively. It certainly has not been any one individual, it's been a collective. And we're proud. We believe Niagara Falls has an opportunity to be so much more, and truthfully, I think we've just scratched the scratch on the surface of where we're going. There's so much more opportunity here in Niagara Falls, and we welcome all the world to come here to see it, to touch it, and to taste it. Because seeing a video or seeing a picture of Niagara Falls is not the same as experiencing the mist at your face with a rainbow cresting over the falls. It's not the same. It's like saying, I saw a picture of a good steak. It's very different seeing a picture and actually eating it, and it's very different seeing a video and experiencing it. So to all my friends that are watching this video, come to Niagara Falls, put it on your bucket list, and make sure you can put a check mark that you got to experience it, and you'll be glad that you did.
Okay, I must thank you very much. So that